Hi, this is Mohan Indula. So, as part of the IoT case study project, I have selected the bot. So, here the problem statement is to identify best possible routes of bot from source station to target station. So, by streaming the real-time data from bot APIs using the Spark streaming and MySQL and Power BI tools. So here the BART is like a Bay Area Rapid Transport System in California. So this is the one of the most used public transport system, and it is connected to all the big cities. So if you see here like Millbrae Airport, Richmond, so these are the very big cities, and there are around 170k people travel per week. So this is one of the crowded uh, public transport system. And here the thing is that it always if you go to any station, it always display the timings, what is the schedule timings, and other than that we don't see any other information. For example, like if you consider like going from Embarcadero and going to Warm Spring, there are multiple routes, like you can go this way, and you can go another train this way, and you can take another train and get down here and change the train again, come back. So there are multiple options available. The price is same for all the cases. So for the same price, so how to select the best possible route to reach from Embarcadero to Warm Springs in least time. So that's what I'm trying to do as part by using these big data technologies. So here I'm using the following technologies like PySpark, Python, Kafka, MySQL, and Power BI. Here the Python code, what it does, like it will hit the REST API and get the JSON, parse the same JSON and convert to CSV messages and publish to the Kafka. So in the Kafka, like the default, it can maintain 14 days of data. So I'm using this one for replaying the data in case if I need it. And from Kafka, I'm using the PySpark job. What it does, like it will stream the data every 15 seconds, and it will load the data to MySQL. So in MySQL, I have created the two tables. One is for current dataset and another one is for history dataset. So in the current dataset, so the PySpark always override the data, and for history table, it always append the data. So on top of this MySQL, I have developed the Power BI report, and that Power BI report visualize like how past 1 hour. So what is the best route, and how the route is getting changed to the best possible. And another one, it has like and also it will show the what is the current latest times for each train. So let me go through the first data how I'm collecting. So this is the website I'm collecting the data. These are the multiple available APIs. So this is the one of the driver API for me. So in the API, like it provides both XML and JSON. So I'm taking the JSON value. So if you see in the JSON, so it will provide like each station what is the current time snapshot. So it always the current data. So the bot is streaming this data through IoT sensors from bot from all the trains, and they display the what is the possible schedule times. So this REST API will be refreshed every 15 seconds. And the same way we have other REST APIs for route information, and what is the scheduled information, and what are the trains available, fare, for everything we have the REST APIs. So for my project, I need the real-time datasets, and I need the route times, and I need the number of stations. So I'm taking these three information and I'm streaming the data to MySQL. So let me show you code, Python code. So I installed all the tools on VM machine like Kafka, Python, PySpark, MySQL, and Power BI. So after that, I created the Kafka topic by using these commands, and I after that I started, and these are the installation steps. And in my confirmation file, we need to add MySQL connectivity to enable like a port to access MySQL from Power BI on local client. So that is one thing. So after that I started MySQL. These are the commands to start the MySQL after installation, and I tested the connectivity, and I created all the tables and everything. So now the design is ready. So now I'm going to walk through the code, and I will show you how it is working. So the first code like message stream Kafka producer py, and what this code does, right? So let me show you that. So this is the Python script. So in the script I'm initiating the while loop. This is infinite loop, so that way like it can stream the data continuously, and I'm selecting these stations embarker to reach warm spring, and what are the possible stations. And here I'm using this URL, and I'm parameterizing that by using the station ID. So for each station in the loop it will hit that and get the JSON response, and the same response can be parsed into CSV format, and it will keep publishing into the, this is the producer command, this will publish into the Kafka messaging broker, and after that it will sleep for 15 seconds, and again it will start publishing the all the station. The reason why I selected 15 seconds, because the bot refresh only every 15 seconds, so I'm trying to match with the same frequency. So now let me go to, so this one is we done, and this one is batch Spark job. So what this does, right, it will get all the routes information, and all the clients or other details. Let me walk through that code. So here I'm using the Spark, so it will use the Spark libraries and everything, and this is the REST API for getting the routes information. So where we will pass uh, just this URL alone, then it will hit the URL and it will get the JSON message, and it will parse, and it will parse into the RDBMS format, and after that it will load into the MySQL. So this is the place where it's loading the data into MySQL, and this is the table where it is loading. So let me show you how the code works. So but before going that, let me show you the Spark consumer job as well, that way like we can start the complete pipeline. So this is the Spark streaming consumer job. So what this does, like we will initiate all the libraries, respective libraries on Spark, and we will define a one function. What is this does, like it will try to use existing connection, or it will try to create the new Spark context. And there is another function, what this does, it will take each RDD, and it will try to split it and format into row format, and the same row will be loaded into MySQL in the RDD iteration partition manner. And this is complete code for that, and I added the try and accept command because sometimes the REST API can not respond back. So in that case my code should not fail, that's why I added the try and accept command. So whenever it's try, if it fails, then it will pass that one. And this is the main driver program, and it will hit, and here JSON, it will read the, this is the command where it's read the data from Kafka, and it will load it to JSON data, and there it will, this is the main command which will call the process what we defined above, right, that definition, that function, it will call that, and it will load into the data to MySQL server. So let me start now. So Kafka zookeeper and Kafka server is up and running fine now. So now let me start. So first I'm starting my streaming job. So I'm going to use Spark Submit, and these are the jars we need. One is Kafka streaming jar, and another package is MySQL for connectivity, and this is the script, and this is the local host, and this is the Kafka topic. So I'm starting the streaming job now. So now the streaming job is almost getting started. Yeah, streaming context just started. So on console I'm printing the counts, like how many messages it's getting loaded into MySQL for each iteration. Yes, so now you can see there is 0 records loaded. The reason being, like, we haven't started the producer job yet. So now let me start the producer job. So now this is producing the messages from bot website. So now you can see the number of records it's streaming and loading into MySQL. So now let's go to the Power BI report and see how these are getting loaded. And I created, let me show you the tables. So this is the bar table I created, and these are the columns with the columns, and it will stream the data for the live streaming data. And this one, the same table, this one I created for history data to save. And this is the bot's station route information. It will have the route number, route ID, destination, station, and all the details. So by using these, then I created the MySQL queries. Let me show you like how I created. And here you have the options like get data. You can use the connectivity. So when you click on this, it will ask what is the database. Then you have to enter. Let me show you that how I created. So the Power BI topic, how to create and how to access, how to generate. So I will create in the next video. Thank you.